With the latest chapter of Buok, we saw Isagi going to Europe to watch the top coups play and learn by watching them. We also got a new Gen 11 player review. His name is Bunny Iglesias and he is a striker playing for Barca. And at the end of the chapter we saw Itoshi Sae for the first time in almost 4 years. He was watching the new character playing and he was not really happy while watching. It was like he was hate watching Bunny. Something for sure happened between those two in the past. In this video we are going to discuss what probably happened to Sae when he went to Spain for the first time. But before we get into it, make sure to subscribe. First we need to start with Sae's past before he went to join the Academy of Real. He was playing football with his brother Itoshi Rin. They were dominating every game and their dreams were perfectly aligned. Sae wanted to become the best striker in the world and his little brother was more than happy to be the second best. Sae is 2 years older than Rin and he first got an invitation to play for a coup outside of Japan. He accepted the offer and went to play for the Real youth team. While he was playing for them, Rin was also getting better, working towards his dream of being the best with his brother. After some time, Sae returned to Japan and he went to see Rin who was training and they reunited. But something felt wrong. Sae was visibly changed. It was obvious that something happened while he was in Spain. They started talking and Sae told Rin that he doesn't want to be the best striker anymore. After that they started arguing, but Sae said something important. Now that he's experienced what football is like outside of Japan, he has probably realized that becoming the best striker is impossible for him. So his new dream was to become the best midfielder. In the new chapter we might have found out the reason behind his change of heart. Watching the finals with Bunny on the field and when he scored a goal, you could see the hate in Sae's eyes. Bunny and Sae are almost the same age, so we can assume that they have played against each other. We can also assume that Bunny was a better striker than Sae, and they probably played a lot of matches against each other, but it was always Bunny who won, so there was a rivalry between them. When Sae saw how much better Bunny was than him, that's when he decided to change his position. Reality hit him when he saw what the world has to offer, and it crushed him so bad that he abandoned the dream he and his brother shared. It probably was not easy for him to do that, but it was either that or probably returning to Japan and playing for some no-name club there. He made his decision and we saw the results during the under 20 Japan game, where he carried the whole team and almost won the match. He even became one of the new Gen 11 players. With Bunny's review in this chapter, I have one question. Why did he not appear in the NEL? We know that he joined Barca's main team in the mid-season, so he should have been able to play for them in the NEL, right? If he was there, Barca would have been the best of the 5 teams. But the reason could be as simple as he just didn't want to bother at all, going all the way to Japan to play in some project. He just didn't care at all. We might find out the reason as to why he was not there in the upcoming chapters. But with Bunny's first appearance being his meeting with Isagi, it quickly became clear that something was off about him too. When Isagi asked him why his smile felt so sad, he did not answer him but instead dodged the question. Bunny looked similar to Leonardo Luna. That was the first thing that many people noticed about him, and it immediately sparked theories that they might be related. Most likely they are brothers. That way they can parallel both Rin and Sae. We know Luna is playing for Real's main team, so could it be that Bunny chose Barca just so he could face his brother? Is their relationship similar to the Itoshi brothers? If yes, that could add to the hate Sae feels towards Bunny, plus most likely Bunny crushed his dreams too. We also find out that he joined the main team in the mid-season and already scored 11 goals, which is insane. We knew that the new Gen 11s were crazy, but now it is shown again how good they will be in the under 20 World Cup. So that could be the reason why Sae was hate watching Bunny in the finals. And that raises a question. We thought Sae was skipping the under 20 World Cup, or at least that he wouldn't be playing for Japan's team, but now there is a strong chance he will join Japan's team and play for revenge against Bunny. Think about it. Why would Kaneshiro show Sae looking at Bunny now? It has been so long since we last saw him and now he is shown while watching the finals match. I expect that we will get the review of what happened between them in the next chapters. We will find out if Sae joins Japan for revenge too. Now that we are done with this topic, I want to talk about Isagi's tour in Europe. With the first country being Spain, he was sent there to watch a finals match between their best teams, and in one of those teams there was a new Gen 11 player. So is Isagi going to travel to the 7 other countries to introduce us to the rest of the new Gen 11 players? So let's see the players we know for now. First is Sae from Japan, second is Kaiser from Germany, third is Don Lorenzo from Italy, and fourth is Bunny from Spain. 7 more remain, and Isagi still has a lot of plane and match tickets left. We got a hint about the next country Isagi will visit. It's probably England. In the chapter we saw a ticket for the Livers vs Manshine game. So the next new Gen 11 player is likely from England, and he will be probably playing for Livers. I don't think the same thing will happen as with Bunny, where he was a Barca player but did not appear in the NL. We will see Chris playing again, and he might meet with Isagi. When we see the new Gen 11 player from England, we will have 6 remaining. It is not confirmed yet, but the other 6 countries should be France, Morocco, China, Brazil, Egypt and the USA. Although we might already know France's new Gen 11. It might be Woki, but I don't know why he was not revealed in the NL, but is safe for now. It's a 50-50 between him and some other new character. But one thing is for sure, with Isagi visiting all these countries, he is almost guaranteed to have a huge development for the Under 20 World Cup. And with the other 22 players following their training, we should see a completely different Japan after their 14 days of training. If they listen and follow Ego's instructions, they are guaranteed to become stronger for the upcoming challenges. And after that period is over, they will have 30 days left for the Under 20 World Cup preparation. Ego would likely gather them in Buok so they can start talking about formations and tactics. We will see new chemical reactions for everyone. We will also need to see who will be the starting 11 and who will be the captain of Japan. In that time, we will likely find out if Sae will join Japan's team for the Under 20 World Cup. I feel like while Isagi is in Spain, he might run into Sae. They could talk and maybe even train together for a bit. Also, we cannot forget about Nagi's situation and if Buratsuta will be able to bring him back in Buok. There is a lot that needs to happen in the next few chapters, and I am excited to see how all the plot points come together. Tell me your predictions for what you think will happen in the next chapter. Thank you for watching, see ya.